My cherished soul, pause for a moment and listen closely, because what you are about to hear is not a coincidence. This message has been divinely appointed for you. It carries urgency, truth, and a revelation that heaven has deemed too important to delay. Archangel Michael stands as a guardian of divine justice, and today, his voice echoes with a warning that cannot wait any longer. Time is shifting. Hidden intentions are surfacing, and what has been concealed in darkness is now trembling in the light. You were never meant to discover it this way, yet destiny has intervened. Someone very close to you, someone you trusted, confided in, and perhaps even loved deeply, has already made a dangerous and irreversible decision behind your back. This was not an accident. It was calculated, quiet, and cloaked in secrecy. The truth was buried beneath smiles and false reassurances, but heaven has refused to let you remain unaware. You are hearing this now because divine protection is surrounding you. Feel the stillness in this moment. Do you sense the stirring in your spirit? That subtle unease you have been feeling lately was not your imagination. It was a whisper from the heavens, a gentle but persistent nudge urging you to pay attention. Your intuition has been sounding an alarm, and Archangel Michael has been standing beside you, shielding you from harm you could not yet see. What seemed like confusion was actually divine discernment awakening within you. This cannot wait any longer. The urgency you feel is real. The spiritual realm is moving swiftly, aligning circumstances to reveal what has been hidden. What was done in secrecy has created ripples that now threaten to reach your life. But understand this clearly: you were never meant to be a victim. You were chosen to be aware, prepared, and protected. Heaven does not reveal danger without also providing a path to safety. Someone close to you has acted out of fear, envy, desperation, or misguided intention. Their decision carries consequences, ones they believed would remain undiscovered. Yet no shadow can withstand the brilliance of divine truth. Archangel Michael, the warrior of light, has drawn his sword not to instill fear but to defend you and expose deception. His presence is a sign that justice, clarity, and protection are already in motion. Reflect on the recent shifts around you. Have you noticed subtle changes in behavior? Conversations that felt incomplete? Energy that seemed heavy or unsettling? These were not coincidences. They were fragments of a hidden reality attempting to surface. Your spirit recognized them before your mind could understand. Now, the veil is lifting, and the truth is approaching with undeniable clarity. Do not panic. This message is not meant to frighten you but to awaken you. Awareness is your shield, and wisdom is your strength. The divine does not reveal secrets to harm you but to empower you. What you are learning now is a gift, a chance to intervene, to protect your peace, and to prevent what is coming from unfolding unchecked. You were never supposed to find out this way, yet heaven chose this moment because it is the last opportunity to alter the course of what lies ahead. Every second carries weight. Every decision matters. This is your moment to stand firm, guided by faith and guarded by divine protection. Archangel Michael is near you even now, surrounding you with courage and clarity. His presence brings reassurance that you are not alone. When confusion tries to cloud your thoughts, he brings discernment. When fear attempts to weaken your heart, he brings strength. And when deception seeks to entangle your path, he cuts through it with the sword of truth. Take a deep breath and center yourself. Release doubt. Release fear. The revelation you are receiving is not a burden. It is a divine intervention. You have been chosen to see what others could not, to understand what was hidden, and to act before it is too late. Trust the guidance stirring within your spirit. It is heaven's voice leading you toward protection and peace. Remember, darkness thrives in secrecy, but it cannot survive exposure. The truth is rising now, unstoppable and undeniable. And as it emerges, it will bring both clarity and liberation. Though the discovery may shake your emotions, it will ultimately safeguard your destiny. You are not powerless. You are protected. You are guided. Stand firm in faith, knowing that Archangel Michael walks beside you. His wings shield you, his sword defends you, and his light illuminates your path. Whatever has been set in motion behind your back will not succeed against the power of divine intervention. The heavens have spoken, and their message is clear. You have been warned, you have been chosen, and you have been protected for such a time as this. Open your heart, remain vigilant, and prepare yourself, because what is about to be revealed will change everything. Beloved seeker of truth, the silence you have been experiencing was never empty. It was sacred preparation. In the stillness, heaven has been arranging divine clarity for you. What once felt like confusion is now transforming into understanding, and what seemed hidden is beginning to unfold before your eyes. This is not merely a moment of discovery. It is a moment of awakening. Your spirit has been gently stirred because you are being called to see beyond appearances and recognize the reality that has long remained concealed. For some time now, you may have sensed an unusual shift in your surroundings. Perhaps certain words felt rehearsed, certain actions appeared forced, or certain energies felt unsettling without explanation. You tried to dismiss these feelings, convincing yourself that everything was fine. Yet deep within, your intuition continued to whisper warnings you could not ignore. That quiet inner voice was not born of fear. It was a divine alert, urging you to remain aware. Heaven was speaking, and your soul was listening. Archangel Michael has been standing watch over you, ensuring that what was meant to harm you would instead become a revelation that strengthens you. His presence has been your shield in moments when you felt uncertain, and his guidance has protected you from unseen consequences. The decision made behind your back was not a simple mistake. It carried intentions and outcomes that could have deeply affected your path. Yet divine intervention has stepped in, ensuring that you are not caught unaware. You have been chosen to know the truth before it is too late to respond. Consider the signs that have surrounded you. There may have been sudden changes in behavior, unexplained distance, or subtle inconsistencies that stirred doubt within your heart. You may have questioned yourself, wondering if you were overthinking or imagining things. But understand this: your discernment is a gift. It is a sacred ability placed within you to protect your peace and guide your decisions. The discomfort you felt was not meant to disturb you but to prepare you. It was a spiritual signal urging you to look deeper and trust what you sensed. This revelation is not meant to break you. It is meant to empower you. A knowledge, even when unexpected, is a form of divine protection. By bringing hidden truths into the light, heaven is granting you the opportunity to act with wisdom and clarity. What was done in secrecy cannot remain concealed when divine justice is at work. The truth is emerging now, not to instill fear but to ensure that you are equipped to navigate what lies ahead. You may be wondering why this has happened and why you are only discovering it now. The answer lies in divine timing. There are moments when truth must remain hidden until the heart is strong enough to receive it. If you had known earlier, you might have reacted in haste or allowed emotions to cloud your judgment. But now you are prepared. Your spirit has matured, your faith has deepened, and your understanding has grown. You are ready to confront what is being revealed with courage and grace. Do not allow fear to take root within you. Fear clouds judgment, but clarity strengthens resolve. Instead, stand firm in the assurance that you are protected. The decision made against you may have seemed irreversible, but divine intervention has the power to redirect outcomes and restore balance. What appears dangerous in the natural realm is never beyond the authority of heaven. With wisdom and faith, you can still influence what unfolds. This is your moment to remain vigilant. Observe without panic, reflect without haste, and respond with discernment. Trust that every detail being revealed serves a purpose. The truth, though unsettling at first, will ultimately free you from deception and empower you to move forward with confidence. Archangel Michael's presence reminds you that you are not alone in this journey. His strength surrounds you, guiding you toward justice and peace. Let this message also serve as a reminder of the importance of unity and awareness. If these words resonate with your spirit, allow them to reach others who may need the same divine guidance. Like, share, and comment to affirm your faith and spread this message of truth. Subscribe to this channel to remain connected to revelations that uplift, protect, and inspire. Your support helps shine a light into places where darkness seeks to remain hidden. Join our growing community and become part of a mission dedicated to spreading hope, wisdom, and divine insight across the world. As you reflect on these words, hold on to the assurance that you have been guided here for a reason. Every revelation carries purpose, and every warning carries protection. Remain attentive, for what is about to unfold will bring deeper clarity and undeniable truth. Keep listening, because what comes next will reveal why this message could change everything. Chosen one, what is now unfolding before you is not merely a revelation. It is a divine unveiling orchestrated by heaven itself. The truth you are beginning to grasp hath been guarded by silence for far too long, and now, under the authority of Archangel Michael, it is being brought into the light. This sacred disclosure has not come by chance. It has been released at this exact moment because your spirit is prepared to receive it. You are no longer walking in uncertainty. You are stepping into divine awareness. For days, weeks, or perhaps even months, you have sensed that something was not aligned. There was an unspoken tension, a subtle disturbance that lingered beneath ordinary interactions. Though everything appeared normal on the surface, your heart carried a quiet unease that refused to fade. You tried to rationalize it, to dismiss it as stress or imagination. Yet deep within, a knowing persisted. That knowing was not fear, it was divine discernment guiding you toward truth. Archangel Michael, the protector of righteousness and defender of justice, has been standing at the threshold of this revelation. His presence has ensured that what was hidden would not remain concealed indefinitely. The decision made behind your back was crafted in secrecy, fueled by motives you were never meant to discover. It carried consequences that could have altered your path in ways you never anticipated. But heaven, in its infinite mercy, intervened before its full impact could reach you. Understand this clearly. You are not being shown this truth to cause pain, but to prevent harm. Divine revelations are not punishments, they are acts of protection. The heavens do not expose darkness to destroy you. They reveal it to shield you. What you are learning now is an act of grace, a sacred interruption meant to redirect your destiny and preserve your peace. Reflect on the signs that led you here. There were moments when words felt hollow, promises seemed uncertain, and actions failed to align with intentions. You may have sensed distance where closeness once thrived or noticed subtle changes that stirred suspicion within your heart. Each of these experiences was a whisper from the spiritual realm, urging you to remain alert. Archangel Michael was guiding your intuition, sharpening your awareness, and protecting you from deception you could not yet see. This revelation marks a turning point. You are no longer bound by confusion or doubt. The truth, once hidden, is now rising with undeniable clarity. Though it may stir emotions within you, remember that awareness is a gift. Knowledge empowers you to act wisely, to protect your heart, and to stand firmly in your divine purpose. What was intended to remain secret hath been exposed because your destiny is too precious to be compromised. Do not allow anger or fear to overshadow your judgment. Instead, embrace discernment and wisdom. The decision made behind your back may have seemed irreversible, but divine intervention has altered its course. Heaven has stepped in to ensure that you are not blindsided or unprepared. Even now, Archangel Michael stands beside you, wielding his sword of truth to sever the chains of deception and illuminate your path forward. Take a moment to breathe and center yourself. Release the weight of uncertainty and allow clarity to fill your spirit. This is your opportunity to rise above betrayal and step into empowerment. The truth may challenge your emotions, but it will also strengthen your resolve. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a chosen soul under divine protection. As this realization settles within you, remember that every revelation carries a purpose. What you are discovering now is meant to guide you, refine you, and prepare you for what lies ahead. Trust that heaven is leading you with precision. Nothing revealed today is without reason, and nothing hidden has escaped the watchful eyes of the divine. Archangel Michael's presence assures you that justice and protection are already in motion. His radiant light surrounds you, dissolving confusion and restoring your sense of peace. You are being guided toward truth, not to dwell in sorrow, but to step into freedom. With each passing moment, clarity replaces doubt, and strength replaces fear. The path ahead may demand courage, but you are equipped with divine guidance and heavenly support. Let this be the moment you choose faith over fear and wisdom over uncertainty. Trust the signs, honor your intuition, and stand firmly in the truth being revealed. You were never meant to remain in darkness, and now, the light of heaven is illuminating your way. The decision made in secrecy has been exposed, and through divine intervention, you have been granted the power to respond with clarity and strength. Type "I receive divine clarity" in the comments if this message resonates with your spirit. Lesson Code 444 has just been released. As this sacred revelation settles into your heart, know that your response carries eternal significance. When you support this mission, you become a vessel through which God's light reaches countless souls still wandering in darkness. Scripture declares, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." Matthew 5:16. This is not merely a verse, it is a living call from God to you in this very moment. As I sow into this divine work, I become a bearer of truth, a messenger of hope, and a guardian of heavenly light. Just as Archangel Michael stands as a defender of righteousness, your support becomes a shield that protects and uplifts those seeking spiritual guidance. Every super thanks, membership, or PayPal offering, available through the link in the description, is a seed planted into fertile ground, destined to produce a harvest of transformed lives. This is your prophetic moment to act, to align your generosity with God's purpose, and to participate in a mission that echoes through eternity. As you give, may the windows of heaven open over your life, releasing blessings of protection, provision, and peace. May divine favor surround you, and may your faith be rewarded abundantly. Step into this sacred partnership today. Sow into God's work, ignite the light, and fulfill your divine calling now. Faithful one, as the veil continues to lift, a deeper understanding begins to take shape within your spirit. What once seemed confusing is now aligning with divine clarity, and every fragment of uncertainty is forming a complete picture. This is not merely a revelation. It is a sacred awakening designed to guide you toward wisdom, protection, and truth. The heavens are not revealing these matters to overwhelm you, but to prepare you for what lies ahead. You are being strengthened for a purpose that extends beyond this moment. There is a reason this message has reached you now. Divine timing is never accidental. What remained hidden until today was concealed only because your heart needed time to grow in resilience and discernment. If the truth had been revealed too soon, it might have shaken your faith or clouded your judgment. But now, you stand ready. Your spirit has matured, your intuition has sharpened, and your connection to the divine has deepened. You are prepared to face what is being uncovered with courage and clarity. Consider the events that have unfolded recently. Subtle signs have appeared along your path, unexpected changes, unexplained distance, or moments when silence spoke louder than words. These were not coincidences but divine signals guiding you toward awareness. Your soul recognized them even when your mind struggled to interpret their meaning. That persistent feeling within you was a sacred whisper, urging you to remain vigilant and trust what you sensed. Now, those whispers are becoming undeniable truths. The decision made behind your back was not as carefully hidden as it seemed. Though it was crafted in secrecy, no action escapes the watchful eyes of heaven. Every intention, whether born of fear, ambition, or deception, is known in the spiritual realm. What was done in darkness has already begun to unravel under the light of divine justice. You are witnessing the unfolding of truth, not by chance but by divine design. Do not allow fear to take root in your heart. Fear distorts perception and weakens resolve, but faith restores clarity and strength. You are not being called to react impulsively. You are being guided to respond with wisdom. This revelation is not meant to ignite anger but to awaken discernment. Remain calm, grounded, and prayerful, knowing that divine protection surrounds you at every step. Your peace is your power, and your clarity is your shield. Even now, Archangel Michael stands as your defender, wielding the sword of truth to cut through deception and confusion. His presence signifies courage, justice, and divine authority. He does not arrive in moments of insignificance but appears when protection and revelation are necessary. His guidance is illuminating your path, ensuring that no hidden scheme can succeed against the will of heaven. Trust in his strength, for it is a reflection of the divine protection covering your life. You may find yourself reflecting on past conversations and interactions with newfound awareness. Moments that once seemed ordinary may now reveal deeper meaning. Words spoken casually may carry hidden intentions, and actions once dismissed may now appear significant. This is not meant to burden you, but to empower you. Understanding brings clarity, and clarity grants you the ability to make wise and decisive choices. You are being equipped to protect your destiny. Remember, not every revelation requires confrontation. Sometimes, wisdom calls for quiet observation and strategic patience. Allow truth to unfold naturally, guided by discernment rather than emotion. When you act from a place of spiritual clarity, your decisions align with divine will. Trust that the same heavenly force that revealed this truth will guide you in responding to it. You are not alone, and you are never without divine support. As you process this revelation, guard your heart against bitterness. Forgiveness does not excuse wrongdoing, but it liberates your spirit from the weight of resentment. Release the burden of anger and allow divine justice to prevail. By choosing peace, you maintain your spiritual authority and preserve your inner strength. What was intended to destabilize you will instead refine and fortify your character. You are standing at a sacred crossroads, a moment where awareness transforms into empowerment. The truth has been revealed not to weaken you, but to strengthen your resolve and protect your future. Every challenge you face carries the potential to elevate you, drawing you closer to your divine purpose. What seemed like a hidden betrayal is now becoming a catalyst for spiritual growth and clarity. Hold firmly to your faith as you move forward. Trust your intuition, for it has been sharpened by divine guidance. Listen closely to the wisdom within you, and remain attentive to the signs unfolding around you. The heavens are orchestrating events with precision, ensuring that justice, protection, and truth prevail. Nothing revealed to you is without purpose, and nothing hidden can withstand the light of divine intervention. Stand tall in the assurance that you are chosen, protected, and guided. This revelation marks the beginning of a new chapter, one defined not by fear but by strength and understanding. With courage in your heart and faith in your spirit, you will navigate what lies ahead with grace and wisdom. The light of truth is illuminating your path, and under divine protection, you are destined to emerge stronger, wiser, and unshaken. Radiant soul, as the truth continues to unfold, you are being drawn into a moment of profound spiritual awakening. What once appeared as uncertainty is now revealing itself as divine orchestration. Every hidden detail, every subtle shift, and every intuitive nudge has been guiding you toward this sacred realization. You are not here by accident. This message has found you because heaven has deemed you ready to receive it, understand it, and act upon it with wisdom and courage. There was a time when you trusted without hesitation, when your heart was open and your intentions were pure. You believed in sincerity, in loyalty, and in the bonds you shared with those closest to you. Yet behind that trust, a decision was made in silence, one you were never meant to discover. It was concealed beneath ordinary conversations and masked by familiar smiles. But divine truth cannot remain hidden forever. What was done in secrecy is now being brought into the light, not to shatter you, but to awaken you. You may recall moments when something felt subtly out of place. A hesitation in someone's voice, a sudden change in behavior, or an unexplained distance that stirred quiet concern within your heart. At the time, you may have dismissed these signs, choosing peace over suspicion. Yet your spirit recognized what your mind could not fully comprehend. That inner stirring was not born of doubt. It was a whisper from the divine, urging you to remain aware and attentive. The revelation you are experiencing now is not meant to instill fear but to grant clarity. Knowledge is a sacred gift, and awareness is a shield placed in your hands by heaven. Without it, you would have remained vulnerable to consequences you never saw coming. But through divine intervention, you have been awakened in time to protect your peace and safeguard your destiny. This is not merely a warning, it is a rescue guided by grace. Even in moments when you felt uncertain or alone, celestial protection surrounded you. Archangel Michael, the mighty defender of truth and justice, has been standing watch over your life. With unwavering strength, he has shielded you from unseen harm and illuminated your path with divine clarity. His presence signifies that you are not abandoned to confusion or betrayal. Instead, you are protected by heavenly authority, guided toward wisdom and empowered to stand firm in truth. As understanding deepens within you, emotions may rise to the surface. You may feel disbelief, sorrow, or even anger as you process what has been revealed. These emotions are natural, but they do not define you. Allow yourself to acknowledge them without becoming consumed by them. This is not a moment to be overwhelmed. It is a moment to rise. The revelation you have received is not intended to weaken you but to strengthen your discernment and sharpen your awareness. Remember, the divine does not expose darkness without providing a path toward light. What has been uncovered is meant to redirect you toward greater peace and alignment with your true purpose. Though the decision made behind your back may have seemed irreversible, Heaven has intervened to alter its course. The truth has emerged at the precise moment it was needed, ensuring that you are neither blindsided nor powerless. Take this time to reflect with clarity and composure. Observe without haste and respond without fear. You are not called to act impulsively, but to move with wisdom guided by faith. Trust your intuition, for it has been refined by divine guidance. Each step you take from this moment forward will shape your future, and with discernment, you will walk a path illuminated by truth and protected by grace. Understand that not every ending is a loss. Sometimes, what is revealed serves as a divine redirection, steering you away from harm and toward a destiny aligned with your highest good. What feels like betrayal today may become the very revelation that preserves your tomorrow. In the hands of the divine, even painful truths are transformed into instruments of protection and growth. Release the burden of self-doubt. You were never naive for trusting. You were genuine. Your sincerity reflects the purity of your heart. The actions of others do not diminish your worth or alter your divine purpose. Instead, they highlight your strength and remind you of the wisdom you now possess. You are wiser, stronger, and more discerning than before. As you move forward, allow peace to guide your decisions. Do not rush to confront or retaliate. Instead, seek clarity through prayer, reflection, and inner stillness. Divine wisdom will reveal the appropriate course of action in due time. Trust that justice is already unfolding, and what has been revealed will ultimately work in your favor. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are protected, chosen, and guided. This moment marks a turning point, a transition from uncertainty to empowerment. The truth hath been unveiled not to harm you, but to prepare you for what lies ahead. With courage in your heart and faith in your spirit, you are ready to face the future with clarity and confidence. Hold on to this assurance. You are never alone. The heavens walk beside you, and divine light surrounds your path. What was hidden has been exposed, and through this revelation, you are stepping into a new chapter of awareness, strength, and spiritual authority. The unfolding continues, and with each passing moment, you draw closer to the destiny that was always meant for you. Anointed listener, there comes a moment in every soul's journey when truth no longer whispers. It resounds with undeniable clarity. You are standing within such a moment now. What once lingered in shadows is stepping boldly into the light, revealing what your spirit has sensed all along. This is not a coincidence, nor is it a mere unfolding of events. It is a divine intervention carefully orchestrated to protect you from consequences you were never meant to endure. Heaven has sounded the alarm, and your awareness is the key to safeguarding what lies ahead. You may have wondered why certain circumstances felt unsettled, why peace seemed interrupted by an unexplainable unease. These were not random disturbances. They were divine signals urging you to remain attentive. Deep within, your intuition stirred with quiet persistence, warning you that something was not aligned. Though your mind searched for logic, your spirit already recognized the truth. This inner knowing was a sacred gift, one placed within you by divine wisdom to guide and protect you. The decision made behind your back carried an energy that could not remain concealed forever. It was shrouded in secrecy, crafted with the assumption that you would never discover it. Yet heaven does not permit deception to prevail over destiny. What was hidden has been exposed because your purpose is too significant to be compromised. You were never meant to remain in darkness, and now the light of truth is illuminating your path with unmistakable clarity. Even in moments when you felt uncertain or vulnerable, celestial protection surrounded you. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior of divine justice, has stood as your defender, guarding you from unseen harm. His presence signifies strength, courage, and unwavering protection. With his sword of truth, he severs deception and brings hidden realities into the open. His watchful guidance ensures that no scheme formed in secrecy can ultimately succeed against the will of heaven. You are not alone. You are divinely shielded and spiritually fortified. As the weight of this revelation settles upon your heart, it is natural to experience a wave of emotions. You may feel shock, disappointment, or even sorrow as you process what has been uncovered. Allow yourself to acknowledge these feelings without letting them overpower your spirit. This is not a moment for despair. It is a moment for awakening. The truth has been revealed not to weaken you, but to empower you with discernment and wisdom. Remember, awareness is a blessing. Without it, you will remain vulnerable to unseen consequences. With it, you gain the clarity necessary to protect your peace and preserve your destiny. Heaven has entrusted you with this knowledge because you are strong enough to carry it and wise enough to act upon it. This revelation is not a burden, it is a shield, ensuring that you move forward with confidence and divine guidance. Take time to reflect on the lessons embedded within this experience. Trust is sacred, but discernment is essential. You are being refined, not punished. Through this revelation, your spirit is growing stronger, your intuition sharper, and your faith deeper. What was intended to harm you will instead become a catalyst for your spiritual elevation. The divine has transformed what could have been a setback into an opportunity for growth and protection. Stand firm in your inner strength. Resist the urge to act impulsively or react from a place of emotion. Instead, move forward with wisdom and composure. Pray for clarity, seek peace within your heart, and trust that divine guidance will lead you toward the right decisions. Justice does not require haste, for heaven is already at work on your behalf. What has been revealed will unfold according to divine timing, bringing resolution and restoration. If this message resonates with your spirit and confirms what your heart has been sensing, take a moment to affirm your faith. Like this video to acknowledge the truth being revealed. Share it with those who may also need divine guidance in their lives. Comment with your thoughts and experiences, allowing your testimony to uplift others walking similar paths. Subscribe to this channel to remain connected to messages of clarity, protection, and spiritual empowerment. Your support helps spread light to souls seeking hope and understanding. Consider joining our membership to deepen your connection with this mission and receive continued inspiration and encouragement. As you continue listening, hold on to this truth. You were never meant to be deceived, and you will never face this journey alone. The heavens have intervened because your destiny is too precious to be compromised. Trust the process unfolding before you, for what is yet to be revealed will bring even greater clarity and divine reassurance. Keep your heart open and your spirit attentive. You will soon understand why this revelation could change everything. Precious soul, as the divine narrative continues to unfold, you are being drawn into a deeper realm of understanding, one that transcends confusion and reveals the unmistakable hand of heaven at work in your life. This is not merely a sequence of events but a sacred alignment orchestrated with precision and purpose. What once appeared fragmented is now coming together with clarity, and the truth that has surfaced is guiding you toward wisdom, protection, and spiritual empowerment. You are not witnessing chaos. You are witnessing divine order being restored. There is a profound reason you were chosen to receive this revelation. The knowledge placed before you carries the power to shield your destiny from harm. Had it remained hidden, the consequences might have unfolded silently, altering your path in ways you were never meant to endure. Yet heaven intervened, ensuring that the truth reached you at the appointed time. This moment is not accidental, it is prophetic. You are standing at a crossroads where awareness grants you authority over what comes next. You may now find yourself reflecting on past experiences, with renewed perception. Conversations that once seemed ordinary may reveal subtle inconsistencies. Actions that once appeared harmless may now carry deeper meaning. These realizations are not meant to disturb your peace, but to sharpen your discernment. Your spiritual awareness is awakening, allowing you to perceive what was once concealed. This newfound clarity is a gift, empowering you to navigate your relationships and decisions with wisdom and confidence. Understand that betrayal, when exposed, does not define your worth. Rather, it highlights your integrity. Your sincerity, trust, and compassion are reflections of your divine nature. The actions of another cannot diminish your light. Instead, they serve as a reminder of the strength and resilience within you. What was intended to undermine you has instead revealed your capacity to rise above adversity with grace and dignity. During this pivotal moment, you are being called to remain steadfast and composed. Resist the urge to react impulsively or allow emotions to cloud your judgment. True strength lies in clarity, patience, and faith. The revelation you have received is not a command to retaliate, but an invitation to respond with wisdom. Allow time and divine guidance to shape your next steps. When you move in alignment with spiritual truth, every decision you make becomes a testament to your inner strength. Archangel Michael, the celestial guardian and defender of righteousness, continues to stand watch over you. Archangel Michael, his presence is a powerful assurance that you are protected against deception and guided toward justice. With his sword of divine truth, he cuts through illusion, exposing what was hidden and illuminating your path with clarity. His unwavering strength reminds you that no scheme formed in secrecy can prevail against the authority of heaven. Trust in his protection, for he stands beside you as both shield and guide. As you process this revelation, allow yourself the grace to heal. It is natural to experience a range of emotions: shock, disappointment, sorrow, or even anger. Acknowledge these feelings without allowing them to control you. Your emotions are valid, but they do not define your destiny. Instead, let them guide you toward self-awareness and spiritual growth. Through reflection and prayer, you will find the peace necessary to move forward with confidence. Remember, not every truth is revealed to cause destruction. Many are revealed to ensure preservation. What has come to light now serves as a divine safeguard, protecting you from unforeseen consequences. The heavens have intervened not to disrupt your life, but to redirect it toward a higher purpose. What may feel unsettling today will ultimately become a source of strength and clarity tomorrow. This is also a moment of transformation. You are shedding illusions and stepping into a higher level of discernment. Your intuition is sharpening, your faith is deepening, and your spirit is strengthening. Each realization is shaping you into a wiser and more resilient individual. What once felt like vulnerability is now becoming a foundation of empowerment. You are evolving, guided by divine wisdom and fortified by heavenly protection. As you move forward, trust in the timing of heaven. There is no need to rush or force outcomes. Divine justice unfolds with precision, ensuring that truth prevails and righteousness is restored. Continue to seek clarity through prayer, reflection, and stillness. In these sacred moments, you will receive the guidance needed to navigate what lies ahead. The same divine presence that revealed this truth will lead you toward resolution and peace. Hold firmly to your faith, for it is your anchor in times of uncertainty. Stand in the assurance that you are neither alone nor unprotected. The light of heaven surrounds you, guiding your steps and illuminating your path. What has been revealed is not the end of your story, but the beginning of a new chapter, one defined by clarity, strength, and divine alignment. Take heart, for you are chosen, protected, and guided. The truth has set you on a path of empowerment, and with each passing moment, you are drawing closer to the destiny that awaits you. Trust in the process, remain vigilant, and walk forward with unwavering faith, knowing that heaven itself is watching over you. Divinely guided one, the deeper you step into this revelation, the clearer it becomes that nothing unfolding in your life is accidental. Every moment, every realization, and every stirring within your spirit is aligned with a higher purpose. What once appeared confusing is now being illuminated by the radiant light of truth. You are not merely uncovering hidden secrets, you are witnessing divine protection in motion. Heaven has intervened, ensuring that what was meant to remain concealed is now revealed for your safety and spiritual growth. There was a time when you questioned your instincts, wondering whether your unease was justified. You may have doubted your perceptions, convincing yourself to remain silent in the hope that everything would resolve on its own. Yet your spirit refused to rest. That quiet voice within you was not born of fear or suspicion. It was divine wisdom guiding you toward awareness. Now, as the truth continues to unfold, you understand that your intuition was never misleading you. It was preparing you. The decision made behind your back carried consequences that extended beyond the physical realm. It was rooted in secrecy, shielded by silence, and driven by motives you were never meant to see. But no human intention, no matter how carefully concealed, can escape divine authority. Heaven has brought this matter into the light because your destiny is too sacred to be compromised. You were never meant to remain unaware. You were meant to be protected, enlightened, and empowered. In this critical hour, Archangel Michael stands beside you as a guardian of truth and justice. His presence signifies divine intervention and unwavering protection. With his sword of heavenly light, he cuts through deception, exposing falsehood and shielding you from unseen harm. His strength surrounds you, instilling courage where fear once resided and clarity where confusion once lingered. Trust in his guidance, for he is not merely a symbol of protection. He is a living assurance that heaven is actively defending your path. As you absorb this revelation, allow yourself to reflect with wisdom and composure. Emotions may rise within you, and that is natural. Feelings of disbelief, sorrow, or disappointment may surface as you process what had been uncovered. Yet do not allow these emotions to overshadow the greater truth. You have been spared. What could have caused irreversible harm had been intercepted by divine grace. This awareness is not a burden. It is a blessing designed to protect your future. Consider how far you have come. The very fact that you are receiving this message demonstrates your spiritual growth and readiness. Not everyone is granted such clarity, for not every heart is prepared to receive it. But you have been chosen because your spirit is strong, your faith is resilient, and your destiny is aligned with divine purpose. The heavens trust you with this knowledge because they know you will use it wisely. This moment is not about fear, it is about empowerment. Knowledge grants you the authority to act with discernment and to safeguard your peace. What was once hidden can no longer control your path. You are no longer vulnerable to deception, for truth has illuminated your way. Stand firm in this awareness, knowing that divine justice is already unfolding. The same power that revealed this truth will guide you toward resolution and restoration. Do not rush your response. Instead, embrace stillness and seek divine wisdom through prayer and reflection. Allow clarity to guide your decisions and faith to strengthen your resolve. Trust that everything is unfolding according to a greater plan, one designed not to harm you, but to elevate you. Even what seemed dangerous and irreversible is now being redirected by the hand of heaven. Remember, you are not alone. You are surrounded by divine protection, guided by celestial wisdom, and strengthened by unwavering faith. The light of truth now shines upon your path, dissolving every shadow of deception. What was intended to remain hidden has been exposed, and through this revelation, you have been empowered to move forward with confidence and peace. Let this be the moment you fully embrace your spiritual authority. Release fear, release doubt, and step boldly into the clarity that has been granted to you. You have been warned, protected, and chosen for this awakening. The heavens are watching over you, ensuring that your destiny remains secure and your purpose fulfilled. Type "I walk in divine protection" in the comments if this message resonates with your spirit. Blessing code 888 has just been released. As this sacred truth settles within your heart, recognize that you have been called to do more than receive. You have been called to help others see. When you support this mission, you become a vessel through which God's light reaches souls who are still searching for clarity. Scripture declares, "Give, and it shall be given unto you, good measure, pressed down, and shaken together, and running over." Luke 6:38. This is not merely a promise. It is the living voice of God speaking directly into your life today. As I sow into this divine work, I become a bearer of heavenly light, extending truth to those who stand on the brink of revelation. Your super thanks, membership, or PayPal donation, available through the link in the description, is more than an offering. It is a prophetic seed planted into fertile ground. Just as Archangel Michael stands as a protector, your support becomes a shield that uplifts and enlightens countless souls around the world. This is your sacred opportunity to align with God's purpose. Do not delay, for obedience releases blessings and opens the windows of heaven. As you give, may divine favor surround you, may protection rest upon your household, and may abundance flow into every area of your life. Step forward in faith and fulfill your calling today. Sow your seed, advance God's work, and become a living instrument of His glory now. Awaken, soul, as you stand on the threshold of deeper understanding. The significance of this divine revelation continues to unfold with unmistakable clarity. What once seemed uncertain is now aligning with truth, and what once lingered in secrecy is being illuminated by heavenly light. This is not merely an unfolding of events. It is a sacred intervention designed to protect your destiny and guide you toward wisdom. Every moment that has led you here has been orchestrated with divine precision, ensuring that you are neither unprepared nor alone. The realization you are experiencing carries both weight and purpose. You now understand that the decision made behind your back was not a simple misstep but a deliberate act concealed beneath silence. It was never meant for you to discover, yet heaven refused to allow deception to remain hidden. This truth has surfaced not to cause despair but to awaken your awareness and fortify your spirit. You have been granted insight because your destiny is too significant to be compromised by secrecy or betrayal. Reflect on the journey that brought you to this moment. Recall the subtle signs that stirred unease within your heart, the fleeting glances, the inconsistencies, the unexplained shifts in behavior. At the time, you may have dismissed these signals, choosing trust over suspicion. Yet your spirit perceived what your mind could not fully comprehend. That quiet sense of discomfort was divine intuition guiding you, gently urging you to remain alert. Now, as the veil has been lifted, you recognize that your inner knowing was never mistaken. It was a sacred warning sent to prepare you. You may find yourself revisiting past interactions with newfound clarity, connecting details that once seemed insignificant. Words that once sounded sincere may now reveal hidden motives, and actions that appeared harmless may take on deeper meaning. This awareness is not meant to burden you, but to empower you. Knowledge equips you with discernment, allowing you to protect your peace and move forward with wisdom. What was concealed no longer holds power over you, for truth has broken its silence. In this pivotal hour, Archangel Michael stands as a vigilant guardian by your side. His presence symbolizes divine justice, courage, and unwavering protection. With his radiant sword of truth, he severs the cords of deception and clears the path before you. His heavenly authority reminds you that no scheme formed in secrecy can prevail against the will of God. Trust in his protection, for he stands as both defender and guide, ensuring that your steps are aligned with divine purpose. As clarity settles within your spirit, you may experience a mixture of emotions: shock, sorrow, disappointment, or even anger. These feelings are natural, for the unveiling of truth often challenges the heart. Allow yourself to process them without judgment. Yet remember, you are not defined by what has been done to you. You are defined by your resilience, your integrity, and your unwavering faith. This revelation does not diminish your worth. It strengthens your resolve and sharpens your discernment. Do not allow bitterness to take root within your heart. While the actions of another may have caused pain, holding on to resentment only burdens your spirit. Forgiveness does not justify wrongdoing. It liberates you from its emotional chains. By choosing peace, you reclaim your power and align yourself with divine wisdom. Release what no longer serves your highest good and trust that justice will unfold according to heaven's perfect timing. This moment calls for reflection rather than reaction. You are not being asked to respond impulsively, but to move forward with clarity and composure. Seek guidance through prayer and stillness, allowing divine wisdom to direct your path. The same heavenly force that revealed this truth will illuminate the steps you must take. Trust that every decision made in alignment with faith will lead you toward protection, restoration, and peace. Understand that this revelation is not an ending but a turning point. It marks the beginning of a new chapter, one defined by awareness, strength, and spiritual maturity. You are no longer walking in uncertainty. Instead, you are stepping forward with clarity, empowered by knowledge and guided by divine protection. What once seemed threatening has become a catalyst for growth, preparing you for greater blessings that lie ahead. Take comfort in knowing that heaven has intervened on your behalf. You have been warned because you are valued, protected because you are chosen, and enlightened because your destiny matters. The light of truth now surrounds you, dissolving every shadow of deception and illuminating the path before you. Stand firm in your faith, trusting that divine justice is already at work. Move forward with courage and unwavering confidence. Guard your heart with wisdom, trust your intuition, and remain steadfast in your spiritual alignment. You are not a victim of hidden intentions. You are a vessel of divine strength and clarity. With every step you take, you are guided by heavenly light and protected by celestial grace. What was concealed has been revealed. What was intended to harm you has instead awakened you. And what lies ahead will confirm that divine intervention has always been working in your favor. Remain vigilant, remain faithful, and prepare your heart, for the final pieces of this sacred revelation are drawing near. Beloved guardian of truth, you are now approaching a pivotal moment in this divine revelation, one that carries both urgency and empowerment. The deeper you journey into this message, the more evident it becomes that heaven has intervened with precision and purpose. What once appeared uncertain is now illuminated with clarity, and what was hidden in secrecy has been exposed under divine authority. You are not merely witnessing a revelation. You are standing at the threshold of transformation. There is a sacred reason you were guided to this moment. The decision made behind your back was never meant to remain concealed forever. Though it was crafted in silence, heaven refused to allow deception to compromise your destiny. This truth has surfaced not to instill fear, but to awaken your awareness and restore your spiritual authority. You have been chosen to receive this warning because your path holds divine significance. Your future is too precious to be shaped by hidden intentions or unseen schemes. Think back to the subtle signals that stirred unease within your spirit. There were moments when something felt out of alignment, an unexplained distance, a fleeting hesitation, or an energy that quietly unsettled your heart. At the time, you may have questioned your instincts, dismissing them as mere overthinking. Yet your intuition was not misleading you. It was guiding you. That inner knowing was a divine whisper, urging you to remain vigilant. Now, as the truth unfolds, you realize that your spirit was perceiving what your eyes could not yet see. This awareness is not a burden, but a blessing. Knowledge equips you with the wisdom necessary to protect your peace and safeguard your destiny. Without it, you would have remained vulnerable to unseen consequences. But through divine intervention, you have been awakened in time to redirect what lies ahead. This revelation is a shield, ensuring that you move forward with clarity and confidence. In this critical hour, Archangel Michael stands beside you as a protector and guide. His presence signifies courage, justice, and unwavering strength. With his radiant sword of truth, he severs deception and illuminates the path before you. He is the defender of the faithful, ensuring that no hidden scheme can prevail against the will of heaven. Trust in his divine protection, for you are shielded by celestial authority and guided by heavenly wisdom. As the weight of this revelation settles upon your heart, you may experience a surge of emotions. Feelings of disbelief, disappointment, or sorrow may arise as you process what has been uncovered. Allow yourself to acknowledge these emotions without letting them overwhelm your spirit. This is not a moment of defeat. It is a moment of awakening. The truth has emerged not to weaken you, but to empower you with discernment and strength. Remember that your response will shape what comes next. Resist the temptation to act impulsively or react out of anger. Instead, embrace patience and clarity. Seek guidance through prayer and reflection, allowing divine wisdom to lead your steps. When you move in alignment with faith, every decision you make becomes an instrument of protection and purpose. Trust that the same divine power that revealed this truth will guide you toward justice and resolution. This revelation also serves as a reminder of your resilience. You are stronger than you realize, wiser than you once believed it, and more protected than you can imagine. What was intended to harm you has instead awakened you. You are no longer walking in uncertainty. You are stepping forward with awareness and confidence. This is not an ending, but a turning point, one that leads you toward clarity, peace, and spiritual elevation. If this message resonates with your heart, take a moment to affirm your faith and support its mission. Like this video to acknowledge the truth being revealed and to declare your alignment with divine guidance. Share it with those who may need this warning, allowing light to reach souls who are searching for clarity. Comment below to express your thoughts and affirm your connection to this prophetic message. Subscribe to this channel to continue receiving revelations that uplift, protect, and inspire. Join our membership to deepen your spiritual journey and become part of a community dedicated to spreading hope and divine wisdom. Your support helps carry these sacred messages across the world, touching lives and illuminating hearts. As you continue to listen, remain attentive and open-hearted. There is more yet to be revealed, truths that will bring even greater clarity and understanding. You have come this far for a reason, and what lies ahead will confirm why this message could not wait any longer. The unfolding is nearing its climax, and each word carries a purpose designed to guide and protect you. Stand firm in your faith and trust the divine timing at work. You are not alone, and you are never unprotected. The light of heaven surrounds you, guiding your steps and strengthening your spirit. What was hidden has been exposed, and through this revelation, you have been empowered to move forward with courage, wisdom, and unwavering confidence. Keep listening, for what comes next will complete the divine picture that heaven has prepared for you. Faithful soul, as you draw closer to the culmination of this divine revelation, a profound sense of clarity begins to settle within your spirit. The weight of uncertainty that once clouded your heart is lifting, replaced by an unwavering awareness that heaven has been guiding you every step of the way. Nothing you have encountered has been accidental. Every sign, every intuition, and every realization has formed a sacred pathway leading you toward truth, protection, and divine empowerment. You are not merely witnessing a warning, you are experiencing a divine awakening. What has been revealed to you carries immense significance. The dangerous and irreversible decision made behind your back was intended to remain hidden, shielded by secrecy and silence. Yet heaven intervened with perfect timing, ensuring that you would not remain unaware. This truth has surfaced not to instill fear, but to safeguard your destiny. It is a divine interruption meant to redirect your path and shield you from consequences you were never meant to endure. You were chosen to see what others could not, and this awareness is a testament to the spiritual authority placed upon your life. You may now find yourself reflecting on recent events with heightened understanding. Conversations that once seemed harmless may now reveal subtle inconsistencies. Actions that once appeared ordinary may carry deeper meaning. These realizations are not meant to burden you, but to empower you. They confirm that your intuition was divinely guided. That quiet voice within you was not imagination. It was wisdom placed within your spirit as a protective gift. Trust in it, for it has proven faithful. In this sacred hour, Archangel Michael stands as your celestial guardian, watching over you with unwavering vigilance. Known as the defender of truth and the protector of the faithful, he has been actively shielding you from unseen harm. With his sword of divine justice, he cuts through deception, exposing falsehood and illuminating your path with clarity. His presence is not symbolic. It is a spiritual assurance that heaven is actively working on your behalf. Under his protection, no hidden scheme can prevail against your destiny. As the truth settles within your heart, you may experience a mixture of emotions: shock, sorrow, disappointment, or even relief. Allow yourself to process these feelings without judgment. They are natural responses to revelation. Yet do not allow them to overshadow the greater purpose unfolding before you. This moment is not about loss, it is about liberation. What was concealed has been exposed so that you may move forward with wisdom, strength, and renewed clarity. You are being called to rise above fear and embrace discernment. Resist the urge to act impulsively or allow anger to cloud your judgment. Instead, seek divine guidance through prayer, reflection, and stillness. True strength lies in patience and wisdom. The same heavenly power that revealed this truth will direct your steps and guide you toward resolution. Trust in divine timing, for justice unfolds with precision and purpose. Remember that awareness is your shield. With knowledge comes the ability to protect your peace and preserve your future. What once threatened to disrupt your path has now been brought into the light, rendering it powerless against you. You are no longer vulnerable to deception, for truth has fortified your spirit. This revelation is not a burden, it is a blessing designed to safeguard your destiny and strengthen your faith. As you stand at this pivotal moment, recognize how far you have come. You have moved from uncertainty to clarity, from confusion to understanding, and from vulnerability to empowerment. Your spirit has grown stronger, your intuition sharper, and your faith deeper. This transformation is a testament to the divine guidance that surrounds you. You are not the same person you were before this revelation. You are wiser, more resilient, and spiritually awakened. Do not allow bitterness to take root within your heart. While the actions of another may have caused pain, holding on to resentment will only hinder your peace. Forgiveness does not excuse wrongdoing. It liberates your soul from its weight. By releasing negativity, you reclaim your power and align yourself with divine wisdom. Trust that justice rests in the hands of heaven, and what has been revealed will ultimately work in your favor. This moment marks the threshold of completion. The warning has been delivered, the truth has been unveiled, and your spirit has been awakened. Now, you are being prepared to step forward with confidence and courage. Stand firm in your faith, knowing that you are chosen, protected, and guided. The light of divine truth surrounds you, illuminating your path and strengthening your resolve. Hold on to this assurance: you are never alone. Heaven walks beside you, and divine protection envelops your life. What was hidden has been revealed, and through this revelation, you have been empowered to safeguard your destiny. Remain vigilant, remain faithful, and remain steadfast in truth. The final confirmation approaches, carrying with it a blessing that will seal this message upon your spirit and affirm the divine protection that has guided you all along. Prepare your heart, for what comes next will bring completion, assurance, and heavenly peace. Beloved child of light, you have now arrived at the sacred culmination of this divine message, a moment that was written in the heavens long before you ever heard these words. What began as a warning has unfolded into a revelation of protection, truth, and divine authority. Nothing you have heard has been accidental. Every word has been guided by a higher purpose, ensuring that you stand equipped with wisdom, awareness, and spiritual strength. This is the hour of confirmation, where uncertainty dissolves and clarity takes its rightful place within your heart. The dangerous and irreversible decision made behind your back was never meant to remain hidden. Though it was crafted in secrecy, heaven intervened with perfect precision. You were not meant to be deceived, nor were you destined to walk blindly into harm. Instead, you were chosen to receive this revelation at the exact moment when it could alter what was coming. Divine timing has preserved you, and the truth has reached you before the consequences could fully unfold. This was not mere coincidence. It was an act of divine mercy. Now you understand why this message could not wait any longer. The urgency you felt was real, and the stirring within your spirit was heaven calling you to awareness. What once seemed like confusion has transformed into clarity. What once felt unsettling now makes perfect sense. Your intuition was never misleading you. It was divinely inspired. Every uneasy feeling, every moment of doubt, and every whisper within your heart was guiding you toward this truth. You were being prepared to see what was hidden, and to act with wisdom and discernment. In this decisive hour, Archangel Michael stands beside you, radiant in divine authority and unwavering in protection. As the celestial warrior and defender of righteousness, he has shielded you from unseen harm and exposed what was concealed in darkness. With his sword of truth, he has severed deception and illuminated your path. His presence is a testament to heaven's promise that you are guarded, guided, and never alone. Trust in his protection, for it surrounds you even now, strengthening your spirit and securing your destiny. The revelation you have received is not meant to instill fear but to empower you with divine awareness. You are no longer vulnerable to hidden intentions. Instead, you stand enlightened, prepared, and spiritually fortified. What was intended to remain secret has been brought into the light, ensuring that you have the opportunity to respond with wisdom. This is your moment to stand firm, to trust your discernment, and to walk forward with courage. Release any lingering fear, for it no longer has authority over you. Let go of doubt, for truth has already prevailed. What was meant to harm you has instead awakened you. The very knowledge you now possess is a shield, protecting your peace and guiding your future. Trust that divine justice is already at work, aligning circumstances in your favor. Nothing revealed to you is without purpose, and nothing hidden can withstand the light of heaven. As you move forward, remain vigilant and grounded in faith. Seek wisdom in prayer, clarity in stillness, and strength in divine guidance. Do not allow anger or resentment to burden your spirit. Forgiveness is not surrender, it is liberation. By releasing negativity, you free yourself to walk in peace and authority. Trust that what has been exposed will ultimately serve your highest good, leading you toward greater blessings and spiritual elevation. This is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new chapter. You are stepping into a season of clarity, protection, and empowerment. The heavens have intervened because your destiny is sacred and your purpose is significant. You have been warned because you are loved, protected because you are chosen, and enlightened because your path matters. Stand confidently in this truth, knowing that divine favor surrounds you. Let this moment seal itself within your spirit as a testimony of heavenly guidance. You were never meant to discover this by chance, but by divine design. The warning has been delivered, the truth has been revealed, and your path has been secured by the hand of God. Type "I am divinely protected" in the comments if you receive this message with faith. Blessing code 999 has just been released. As this prophetic message reaches its completion, understand that you are not only a listener, but a chosen vessel in God's divine plan. Every seed you sow into this mission becomes a beacon of light, reaching souls who are searching for truth in moments of darkness. The Lord declares in Luke 6:38, "Give, and it shall be given unto you." And this living promise speaks directly to your spirit today. As I sow into this sacred work, I become an instrument of heaven, helping God reveal hidden truths and protect His children. Just as Archangel Michael stands as a defender of divine justice, your support becomes a spiritual shield that carries these messages across the world. Through super thanks, membership, or a PayPal donation found in the video description, you plant seeds that produce a harvest of hope, clarity, and salvation. This is not merely generosity, it is a prophetic act of obedience aligned with divine purpose. Heaven is opening doors for those who respond with faith and courage. As you give, may rivers of blessing flow into your life, and may divine favor rest upon your household. May your offering be multiplied, returning to you pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing with abundance. This is your moment to stand with the light and advance God's work on earth. Step forward in faith and claim your spiritual reward. Sow your seed now and fulfill your divine calling.